What's up guys, Matt and Blake from the Football Boots team, and today let's talk about that absolute phenomenon that is Cristiano Ronaldo, arguably the greatest goal scorer of all time. He is banging in the goals left, right and centre, and of course he's maybe just had his most successful 12 months of all time in his footballing career. He won the Champions League last season and he's obviously just lifted it again with Real Madrid, and just now he's just been announced as the FIFA 18 cover star. So what we'll be looking at is what he's won on his feet, the awards he's won over the last 12 months. So let's get right into the video. So as I said, amazing 12 months for CR7. So let's rewind to where it all started. May 2016 Champions League final. He scored the winning goal. What boots did he wear?
He debuted the Launch Superfly 5. So this was the first ever match Ronaldo wore the Superfly 5. It's still in the Superfly 5. This was the Spark Brilliance edition. So really bold colour. Crimson on one side and pink on the other side with that brand new speed rib design. Superfly 5 was all about that contour chassis on the sole plate as well, mirroring the shape of your foot. Really responsive compared to the Superfly 4. A lot of people did like that model, but colourway, it wasn't the greatest. So that was the first Superfly 5 Ronaldo actually wore. There were 6 other ones he's worn the previous year, which we'll get into right now.
So lifting the Champions League trophy in May wasn't enough for CR7. He wants to win all the awards he can. So he actually helped Portugal win the Euros in June and July. But what did he do and what did he wear?
So he got 3 goals and 3 assists in the Euros. So yeah, a solid effort from Ronaldo. He did help Portugal win the title, and again, he wore those Spark Brilliance boots on his feet. They look sharp with those Portugal maroon colours with the crimson on that lateral side of the boot. Look really sharp on the Superfly 5. I think that was one of the best sort of kit and boot combos we saw at the Euros. But again, he smashed it with the Spark Brilliance Superfly 5 boots. What is the next boot we're on to?
So after winning both the Champions League and the Euros, he was awarded with the UEFA Best Player in Europe award for the second time, beating the likes of Griezmann and Bale, who both had great seasons, but he was the top of the list. But of course, he was actually injured at that time. So when he came back from injury, what was he wearing? Who did he play against?
So his first game back in the start of the 2016-17 season, he was in the Elite Superfly 5. So this was pretty much an all grey design with a pop of green on the branding. Again, very bold. In my opinion, it was much better than the Spark Brilliance Superfly because it wasn't that pink and crimson half-half design. It was a more sort of grey half-half design. It looked much better, and Ronaldo, he was the only player in world football to wear the Superfly 5 Elite Edition. So really bold boot for a really bold player.
So moving on from those summer months and getting into autumn, looking at October, what boots did he wear on his feet?
If you're one of those typical Superfly wearers, then you love bold colorways. Again, he wore the Floodlights boot in October 2016. This was pretty much all purple and a bit of orange. Again, such a bold colorway for such a bold boot, for such a bold player. I've said bold 3 times now, but it was such a bold colorway and it looked great on the Real Madrid away kit with Ronaldo wearing it. Really good kit and boot combo overall. He wore those in October, scored a lot of goals on those. What is the next boot we're up to?
So keeping his unbelievable form going strong, in November, Nike released something a little bit more special. So what did they bring out for CR7?
So this was chapter 3 in Ronaldo's series of 7 Superfly boots. And this chapter was all about Ronaldo being at Sporting Lisbon, being discovered by Sir Alex Ferguson and the United team. When United played Sporting Lisbon, can't remember the date, but they played each other, and Ronaldo was discovered as being a really talented young player. And United signed him for about £12.5 million, say a week later. They signed him up, and that's when he was discovered. This is all about the colours of Sporting Lisbon. So you got Volt Yellow, got a bit of dark green, and a bit of black on the sole plate. So overall, not the greatest Superfly colourway with that Volt Yellow on one side and that green on the other side. But what happened in December?
Well, in December, CR7 lifted his 4th Ballon d'Or award, which is a great achievement, really putting the pressure on Messi, who's on 5. So obviously if he wins it this year, which he probably will do, then the scores will be tied at 5-all, and then obviously who knows what's going to happen afterwards. Will it be Ronaldo, will it be Messi, or will it be someone like Suarez or Neymar? That's the real big question floating around. I like it to go to Modric, but he's still obviously in his discovery boots at this point. But then what happened next?
So in the Club World Cup final against Kashima Antlers, Real Madrid won 4-2, and Ronaldo did score a hat-trick wearing those CR7 Chapter 3 boots. Again, that Chapter 3 boots scored a lot of goals on Ronaldo's feet.
So 2016 was a great year for CR7, so he needed to start 2017 just as strong, and he did. What did he win?
He won the FIFA Best Men's Player of the Year award, so it was a renamed version from the Ballon d'Or and FIFA World Player of the Year to the FIFA Best Men's Player. He got something very, very special from Nike. It was the Victorious Superfly 5 limited edition. This was pretty much all white with a chrome gold sole plate with iridescent effects on the Nike swoosh logos. Such a sharp boot. Were you a fan of this model?
I loved it so much. The boot as a whole, the Superfly 5, is so high performing. I wasn't too keen on the past colorways, but this one I absolutely adored. So many of you guys and also collectors went mad for it. They sold out incredibly quickly, so this was a great start for 2017 for CR7 and Nike. So 1 month on in February, Ronaldo put his special edition boots to one side and Nike brought out a standard release, which was
the Radiation Flare Superfly 5. So pretty much all lime green. I know Matty, he hates lime green. But Ronaldo is known to wear lime green boots in the past. In the Superfly 4, he actually had his own Superfly 4 lime green color with a bit of pink trim. But this time around it was green and black. Such a sharp colorway, and again, it's such a bold colorway. Not Matty's favorite, but overall, he's scored a lot of goals in the Radiation Flare Superflies. What is the next boot?
So we get into March 2017 and what a busy month it was for CR7. He was awarded the Portugal Player of the Year, and also because of that he got a statue of him in Madeira, which got a lot of stick because it did look a little bit poor. But obviously there was another CR7 release as well.
So chapter 4, Forged for Greatness. This was probably my favorite chapter so far. It's pretty much silver on the top and orange on the bottom. It's all about that melting metal. So the melting is sort of forging the player that Ronaldo became at Manchester United. I was in love with this colorway, but again, it had that iridescent effect you saw on the Victorious on the upper, which looked sharp as well. I'm pretty sure you love these as well, Matty.
Yeah, amazing colorway. I love them so much. They actually remind me so much of a pair of heels called Christian Louboutin. Anyone who watches their TV like Only Wears Essex, Geordie Shore, you all know about these high heels that the girls wear. They're thousands of pounds, and to be fair, these boots look so expensive as well. I love them and a great latest release for CR7, and I can't wait for chapter 5. So May 2017 was one of the most squeaky bum periods for myself and also Ronaldo, because Real Madrid and Barcelona were going head to head for the La Liga title, and it went down to the final game of the season. Luckily, Real Madrid did manage to lift the trophy with Ronaldo, one of the star players all season round. But what did he wear on his feet and how many goals did he score?
So he scored 25 goals in the Liga, and he finished the season wearing again the CR7 Chapter 4 Forged for Greatness boots. Again, I think these ones, along with the Discovery chapters, were his most popular boots. He scored the most goals in the Chapter 3 and the Chapter 4 boots. Again, a stunning boot for Ronaldo.
So capping off an amazing 12 months, Cristiano Ronaldo helped Real Madrid lift the Champions League final. Of course, won it last season, won it this season, the first club to ever retain the back-to-back Champions League trophy. Amazing achievement. He was great overall this season in Champions League, scored loads of goals in the quarters, in the semis, and also in the final. What did he wear in the final, and what did he actually do?
He did not wear the Time to Shine Superfly 5. That was just a standard release. The likes of Sanchez wore that. He wore again those CR7 Chapter 4 Forged for Greatness boots. I think those boots got a lot of goals at the end of the season, and they're very crucial period for Real Madrid, winning the Liga and the Champions League. I think this one, as well as the Discovery boot, was Ronaldo's most popular boots of the entire 16-17 season. He scored the most goals in those two boots. So yeah, really popular boots for Ronaldo.
But it doesn't just quite end there. Amazing 12 months for CR7, but what has just been announced, Blake?
So EA Sports have actually put Ronaldo on the cover of a FIFA game. This is the first time. So FIFA 18 will feature Ronaldo's face on the cover. Before that, Messi was on it for maybe 6 or 7 games. Before that, Ronaldinho and Rooney were the cover stars. And on FIFA 17, it was Marco Reus on the cover of FIFA 17. So again, FIFA 18 for Ronaldo on the cover. That's massive for him and massive for the game.
So what has been your own personal favourite pair of boots that Ronaldo has worn in the last 12 months? Vote in a poll card now. What's been your favourite one?
I'm going for the Victorious Superfly 5, white and gold, you can't go wrong. Limited edition release, absolute smash of a colourway for Ronaldo. But again, Ronaldo 16-17 was the best player in the world, and of course he probably will win the Ballon d'Or or the Best Player Award in 2017. That's all we have for today. Thank you very much for watching, and as always,
we'll see you next time.